Here's a statistic that will permanently shift the way you see attraction. 85% of women don't feel genuine arousal until one very specific thing happens first. And it's not what most men assume. Most guys are wrong thinking physical attraction works the same for everyone. Ever wondered why some nights felt electric while others fell flat, even with women who seemed interested? That's what I used to question too, until I discovered the research, the psychology, the science behind female arousal, and suddenly it all made sense. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 stages that lead to real female arousal, a process most men never grasp. This isn't locker room talk. This is psychology backed by research that will change how you connect with women. Let's get into it. 1. Emotional safety comes first. Here's the part most men completely miss about female arousal. It begins in her mind, not her body. Before a woman can allow herself to feel true attraction, her brain runs through one core question. Am I safe with this man? And safety isn't just about the physical, though that matters too. It's emotional safety, psychological safety, the subconscious judgment she's making on whether or not you're someone she can actually be vulnerable with. From an evolutionary standpoint, it's obvious. For thousands of years, poor choices in male partners had life-threatening consequences for women. Those instincts didn't disappear just because the modern world is safer. They're hardwired into her psychology. So, what does emotional safety look like in action? It's how you handle her boundaries. It's whether you really listen when she speaks or just wait for your turn to talk. It's how you respond when she says no to something small. Because her subconscious is always testing. If I say no here, will he respect me or will he push, manipulate, or lash out? I learned this the hard way years ago with a woman I was dating. Our chemistry was incredible, our conversations amazing, but every time things moved toward intimacy, she pulled back. I couldn't figure it out until one day she told me straight, "You interrupt me constantly. You dismiss my opinions, even about little things." Phew. How can I feel safe opening up with you when you don't respect my thoughts about something as small as dinner? That was a wake-up call. I realized I'd been trying to build physical intimacy on top of nothing, like putting up walls without laying the foundation. Emotional safety is that foundation, and it's built through consistency, through showing over time that you respect her autonomy, value her thoughts, and won't punish her honesty or boundaries. That means listening actively, really listening, not just waiting to speak, asking her opinions and genuinely considering them, and accepting her no with grace, whether it's about dinner plans or intimacy. 2. Mental stimulation lights the spark. Once safety is in place, the next stage is mental stimulation. And here's the truth. Arousal for most women begins in the brain long before it reaches the body. Research proves it. Men often feel arousal as a direct physical reaction. For women, it's layered. Psychological and emotional factors work together. Now, mental stimulation doesn't mean you need to lecture on physics or be a genius. It means you engage her mind, create curiosity, excitement, and emotional connection. It means you make her think, laugh, wonder, and feel appreciated for her intelligence. I remember dating a woman in marketing. On our first dates, I tried impressing her with my achievements, my stories, my opinions. She was polite but not engaged. Then one night I flipped the script. I asked her real questions about her work, what her biggest challenges were, how she approached solving them. Her energy instantly shifted. She came alive, passionate, animated. That's when I realized mental stimulation isn't about showing your intelligence. It's about recognizing and engaging hers. You create this by sparking curiosity, asking thought-provoking questions, playful banter, clever humor, or noticing the details of everyday life in ways that make her think. Emotional intelligence is part of it too. Reading her emotions, responding with empathy, showing you understand subtleties without her spelling them out. Add in a layer of unpredictability, not fake games, but genuine surprises in how you think and respond, and you'll keep her mind hooked. 3. Anticipation builds the tension. Here's where most men sabotage themselves. They rush toward physical intimacy, but for women, arousal is more about the journey than the destination. It's anticipation, the slow build, that makes it powerful. Think of your favorite movie. What makes the ending satisfying isn't just the final scene, it's the suspense and buildup that lead to it. Female arousal works the same way. Without anticipation, you rob her of what makes desire grow. One woman I dated put it perfectly. Slow down. You're rushing, and that makes me less interested. Let me want it first. That one line changed how I understood female arousal forever. Anticipation is created through subtlety, proximity without immediate escalation, eye contact that lingers, casual touches, her arm, her back, your hands brushing. These create what psychologists call arousal tension, the craving for something just out of reach. Words build anticipation too. Not crude remarks, but suggestions, subtle compliments that spark mental images. That smile is dangerously distracting, hits very differently than you're hot. And don't forget time itself, the space between texts, the wait before the next date. Attraction often intensifies between interactions because the anticipation keeps building. 4. Emotional connection deepens the experience. Physical attraction can grab attention, but emotional connection turns interest into real desire. For most women, arousal is as emotional as it is physical. The deeper the emotional intimacy, the stronger the physical response. This is why sex with someone she feels deeply connected to often outshines casual encounters. Even if the technique is the same, emotional connection is created through vulnerability, sharing parts of yourself you don't reveal to everyone, and allowing her to do the same. That bond magnifies every other stage. I learned this firsthand. I used to keep a cool, polished exterior, only showing my strengths. The woman I was seeing was into me, but something was missing. Then one night, I admitted a real struggle I was going through. Instead of judging, she opened up about her own fears. That conversation created intimacy that completely changed our connection. To build this, empathy is essential. Listening, understanding her emotions, being present without trying to fix them. Remembering details she shares, following up later. These show she truly matters to you. 5. Physical attraction becomes the catalyst. Only after all this groundwork does physical attraction ignite everything. It's the final piece, not the starting point. At this stage, it's no longer about looks alone. It's about presence, energy, and how your touch carries the weight of everything built before. A hand on her back, eye contact, proximity. They all feel charged because of the safety, stimulation, anticipation, and connection already in place. Every woman responds differently. The key isn't some script, it's paying attention to her, reading her reactions, and adjusting. Confidence and ease in your own body matter too. Not arrogance, but calm presence. Many women report their most intense arousal when all 5 stages align: safety, mental engagement, anticipation, emotional depth, and then physical attraction as the spark. And here's the mistake men make. They jump straight to stage 5 and wonder why it fails. But arousal isn't a switch you flip. It's a process that unfolds when the right conditions are met. Remember the 85% statistic? It comes from research showing most women require multiple psychological and emotional triggers before true arousal happens. It's not that women are complicated, it's simply how female sexuality works. Understand this, and everything changes. You become a better partner, a more magnetic man, someone who creates real connection, not just surface-level attraction. If this video gave you a new perspective, subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you noticed these stages in your own relationships? Which part surprised you most? Because genuine attraction isn't about tricks or gimmicks. It's about respecting and understanding the real psychology of connection. See you in the next one.